Hello and welcome to this video series. In this video series, you'll be seeing 10 most repeated topics in English UTME. That is, topics that questions are set frequently from in English UTME. Let's get started. But before that, note that other topics in English UTME are also very important, so you study them and equally know them. But in case you have limited time preparing for your English UTME, you can just focus your energy on these 10 topics and you will do very well, I assure you. Now let's go. Number 10 in the list is statement interpretation. Now, this topic requires you having knowledge of idioms and phrasal verb to be able to tackle questions on this topic accurately. Next is word register. Under this, you need to know vocabulary, a lot of them, and you need to know vocabulary you can use for discussing different topics. Let's say for medicine, for banking, and others. Pronouns. Under this topic, you need to have the knowledge of possessive pronoun and indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun like anyone, all, one of, and others. Number 7 on the list is question tag. And under this, you need to have the knowledge of question tag rules, which positive statement equals negative question tag and negative statement equals positive question tag. You always see question on this topic, so having knowledge of question tags rule will help you a lot. Conjunction is the next on the list. Use of correlative conjunction, that is two pairs of conjunction that go together in a sentence, either or, neither nor, not only but also, and others. When you note it, it will be very helpful to you in your English UTME. Noun. Under noun, knowledge of noun determiners is very important. Use of a range of, and the verb you can use with them in a sentence. Adjective is another thing you need to note. Order of cumulative adjective is very important to do well in this topic. Next is synonyms. Now, I need to mention this very well. Whenever you hear synonyms, note that it means nearest in meaning, because most people confuse it with antonyms, and if you are confused about it, you will make a lot of mistakes in your English UTME. So whenever you hear synonyms, mark it with nearest in meaning. Number 2 on the list is antonyms, which is opposite in meaning. So when you know words and their opposite in meaning, it will help you a lot in this sentence. But first, associate opposite in meaning to antonyms so that you will not make mistake in your English UTME. And the first on the list is verb. Noun, subject and verb agreement. Here you need to have the knowledge of rules of concord. When you use as well as in a sentence, the verb you will use. When you use with in a sentence, the verb you will use. When you know all this, I assure you, you will do well in your English UTME. Now, this is the end of this video. See you in the next video where we'll be taking one question or more from each of these topics so that you will see the likely questions here you will see on each of these topics. The questions we'll be taking are past questions from English UTME.